sneaks, but I need a new pair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got on sneaks, but I need a new pair. Yeah, I got on sneaks, but I need a new pair. Yeah, I got on sneaks, but I need a new pair.
That
Welcome to another episode of Yo, It's the Kicks. We're at episode 2. I'm your host, Dre McFly. I got my guest here, Young She, aka Jose Hustle, with us today. It's an honor to have you here. We live here at the flagship store, Fat Caps here in Antioch, home base. And Young She, man, introduce yourself to the people.
Yeah, I'm Rasheed Walker, not known as Jose Hustle. I'm the executive director of Hustle Strong Foundation, youth organization here in Nashville, and I'm the CEO of the Nashville Pro Am Basketball League, which you see on my shirt. I'm a big sneaker connoisseur.
Yes, sir.
Big sneaker connoisseur. That's why I'm here today with my boy Dre.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Most definitely got your name in the game. Been on you for quite some time. We Fat Caps alumni.
Oh, yes.
But I want to touch on some of the things you got cracking out here in the city, man.
Well, the Hustle Strong Foundation is something I started. I got the idea concept of it in 2010 to play off my name, Jose Hustle.
Okay.
Hustle Strong, had the strength of a hustler. And then, but I actually didn't really put it in motion until 2015-16. I always did stuff with the kids, give back, but I really wanted to make something like official.
Yeah.
And the name Hustle and the word hustle and the name Hustle Strong stands for how you survive through life every day. That's the acronym in it. And so with that, it's a youth organization. I do a lot of mentoring. I do a lot of giving back at the National Rescue Mission, the Salvation Army. I just do a lot within the community, which, I call myself a community philanthropist as well. I try to live up to that over any other title that I have. And so, I was involved in a bad car accident in March 2016. And so that was a running theme of my recovery, just hustle strong, like just staying strong through it. So it got a double meaning, but in a positive connotation. And the Nashville Pro Am Basketball League, which I started in 2015, it was, basketball and sports is my passion.
Same here, bro.
And when I was coming up in middle school, high school, it was a pro-am here, and it was ran by Fat Caps. But it just went away over time, and so it was a missing void in the city. So I wanted to pick up the pieces where they was left off. And so I have NBA players from the area and from other cities that come play. Got local college athletes from the schools here in Nashville. Got guys that play overseas that come play, and you have some other influential people within the culture that's special guests, at the games as well. So just a positive event.
I most definitely will salute that, and I wish you the best going forward.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Going to like the tragic car accident that happened a couple years ago, man. Like, how did you come out resilient from the accident? How did it impact your life going forward? Well,
I tell people, those that ask. And it may sound crazy, but the car accident was one of the best things that ever happened to me. It was, granted I almost died. It was near fatal, but it taught me a lot. My faith got stronger within the Lord. I learned more about myself, the strength that I have, and how well loved and well respected, I was in my community. Like I had a 20% chance to live. And so that's what the doctors deemed me at Vanderbilt. 20% chance to live, but God had other plans. He wasn't done with me yet. And so I realized once I had 7 surgeries in the first 4 days of me being admitted. But once I made it through those and I was back conscious, I realized, okay, I'm about to take off. I can do anything. The hard part is over with. I was in the hospital 40 days. It was an 8-month recovery. They told me it would be like a 19-month. I bounced back in 8. And so I got nicknamed Rapid Recovery Rasheed. And but it was a journey, but it was well worth it. Because now people who experience what I experienced, I can share what I went through, and that may give them hope. Most definitely.
God is most definitely strong, man. And I thank you for even sharing your testimony with our people today, man. You know why we here, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We want to touch on this sneaker lifestyle, man. So, what gravitated you into this sneaker culture we all love, man?
I probably, my mama. It was, you could kind of say I was born into it. Because, I was born in the 80s, so around that time, Michael Jordan was buzzing.
Yes.
He wasn't the Michael Jordan yet, but he was coming into his own.
He was that young bull.
And so at the time, like, his shoes was hot. And so, like, I remember vividly my first pair, not from the 80s, but, you know, looking back, my first pair of shoes was the Jordan 4s. Like this patch on my jacket, like the white, those exact ones.
Oh, geez.
And so, so from that point on, she would always give me Jordans. And then when I realized who this guy I was wearing, and I started following him, best basketball player, cool brand, and it just happened. You know,
synergy was crazy.
The synergy was crazy. It just happened organically. And so that's just where I'm at with it now, still wearing Jordans to this day.
It ain't gonna stop.
Nah, I doubt it.
But you know, also, man, what was that first sneaker you caught with your own bread? That's always significant out here.
The first shoe I got, go back to 1999. It was my 10th birthday. The Air Jordan 14s.
Hold up, copping that 10, bro?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
I saved all my birthday. I saved my birthday money up. So the Air Jordan 14s, the white and red candy cane. So you know, I saved my birthday money. I had the shirts, the shorts. I want to get Jordans every year for my birthday. Why stop now?
You was swagged out at 10.
I had to. So that was my first official sneaker purchase with my money.
Can't go wrong.
So the Air Jordan 14s.
10 copping sneakers, bro. Wow, that's crazy. But you know, we're going to go into some more about this lifestyle, man. It's a lot going on right now.
Oh, yeah.
And the energy is crazy more than any time I've ever seen right now, man. But how do you feel about the influence of Yeezy and Off-White? These are non-athletes that got the game going crazy right now, man. Do you think it's a good or bad thing for the game as far as the wave being created and driving the resale market up right now?
I think it's a mixture of both. What I say that is because anytime you have big people, influential people in the culture, whether any culture, but in this the sneaker entertainment, side culture, you're gonna have a strong wave, a strong following. Like you go back to Jay-Z in 03 with Reebok and the S. Carter, 50 Cent with Reebok and the G Unit wave. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have it. The thing where I think needs reshaping is the volume of release. You know, people are gonna want the shoe.
Like
the demand is gonna be there. People are gonna want it because you got you got Kanye, you got Virgil. You know, you got people that are doing good in music and got a touch in fashion. But they need to increase the volume of the release of sneakers because you got people waiting in lines, getting beat up.
Bro,
either getting pneumonia, getting beat up because somebody skipped a line, or wait all that time and not even get the shoes. And then you got somebody that might want the shoes, but they don't have the means of waiting in line. If they want to buy them, they got to spend like $1,200. You know, but like back in the day, you could go to Fat Caps and buy the S. Carters. You could go to Fat Caps and buy, the G Unit low cut runners. You know what I'm saying? So, but you can't go in Champs and get the Yeezys.
No, you can't.
You can't walk in Nike Town and go buy the Off-White ones. You know, so it's like a kind of a yin and a yang, a pro and a con when it comes to that. But I think it's cool though. I just think it needs to be reshaped a little bit.
Exactly. Needs some balance.
Just some balance to keep everybody, in tune.
So man, we want to go into what's cracking for 18, man. Jordan brand, they announced that they're going to scale back on a number of retros that they actually releasing into the marketplace. Do you like this business move?
I do like it because it got to the point the market was oversaturated with Jordan for a while. Because at one point, if you didn't have a ticket, or if you didn't know somebody who worked at the store, or you didn't get there, get to the store early to get the release, you wasn't getting them.
True.
Now, everybody gets them, which is not a problem, but they releasing too many Jordans.
I totally agree.
It's not the quantity of it, but it's just how many Jordans they putting out. Like it's some Jordans, you can walk in the store right now, they sitting on the shelf. I've never, as long as I've been living, have I seen retros just sitting.
Every week, bro.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
Like I remember, people used to brag, I get every Jordan when they come out. Because you had 3 weeks in between to balance your money and get them. Now they dropping every week, sometimes 2 releases in 1 week. You can't keep up, but it's not necessarily keeping up, it's just that it's taking the value from Jordans away.
It's killing the prestige of the brand, in my opinion, bro. Because, like, at the time, I can go back 10 years ago, I'm rocking retros, and I felt exclusive. That's why Jordans was such a novelty item, because it was an exclusive product to have on. Like, you can go out and have on a pair of metallic black fries and be breaking necks. But now, you know, 10, 12, 20 people, you up in Opry Mills, they got them on, you know what I'm saying?
I got them.
Yeah,
He
bro.
got them. Oh, yeah, I just seen over there with them. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
it's time for them to scale it back and bring it back to where it really, you know, should be, in my opinion, when it comes to especially something, you know, of that stature when it comes to the Jordan shoes.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. You know, that's why I like, you know, having my man Sheed here, man. Like, he most definitely, you know, got his product knowledge up in this game, man. He ain't a hype beast. Like, he actually lived his culture, man. So that's what we deal with here, man, with this Yo, It's the Kicks show we got going on, man.
My favorite part of the show, Jose Hustle, bro. You got some heat over here, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and give us a roll call on these joints right now,
Before I
bro.
dive into it, the first pair I want to spotlight is the Nike Air Diamond Turfs. My favorite football player, Deion Sanders' signature shoe. He was the first Nike athlete, football athlete, with his own shoe.
Yeah.
And so, and you know, these came out in '93. The
Yeah.
prime golden years of the sneaker culture. In my
Prime
opinion.
time.
And so, you know, everybody wearing regular black cleats, regular white cleats, and then he break out on the scene with these.
Yeah.
And you know, he was playing on turf, so he could play with the tennis shoe version. And
DTs.
so, you know, it's very, it's synonymous with him because he got the gold right
Yeah,
here.
I always kept
He
the
always
chain
wore the
on,
gold
bro.
chains. The
Yeah.
Falcons, that was his colors, and he had the strap because he knew the only thing that could hold him down was the strap on his cleat.
Exactly.
And so that's what really was big with me because he was my favorite player, and he was like the Michael Jordan of football.
He was.
And look at the name, Diamond Turf.
Diamond Turf.
Played baseball for the Braves.
Yeah.
Played on the turf with the Falcons.
Exactly.
So, you know, it was a no-brainer for me.
Dude to play, you know what I'm saying, a baseball game and a football game the same day, bro. Like crazy. It would never be done again, bro. Like,
one of one.
yeah, one of one,
True
bro.
icon.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy that this generation will never see an athlete like that, but that's the beauty of the 90s,
That's the
though.
beauty of the 90s.
Yeah,
most
yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
So the second pair I want to spotlight, I got here, the Air Max 95 Safari. These right here got
Super
a
dope.
lot of flavor. They're like really exclusive, really limited, but they got flavor though because you got about 5 different animals
Crazy,
fur
bro.
on here. I mean, you know, you ain't gonna see many shoes with
yeah,
animal fur.
Yeah.
And that green laces just make it pop,
Yeah.
just make it jump. And so
That's that wave right there, though, bro.
yeah, and then I always liked Air Max 95s. I was
Yeah.
always a big fan of them. But then when you add this, this component of the design,
Yeah.
and then another thing which you know, elevated this shoe.
It's one of the most comfortable runners you can ever wear, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the Air Max 95.
I think it was like the first Air Max with bubbles all through the shoe.
Bro, yeah,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
crazy,
So.
Yeah, you can't never go wrong. Very iconic, bro. Most definitely.
In a sneaker connoisseur, you gotta have Jordans in there.
Yeah, got to, bro.
And this right here gotta be the most iconic shoe that I have in my collection.
Yeah. Concord.
Yeah, you know, the 4s are my favorite Jordan,
Yeah.
but these right here speak volume.
Yeah, they do.
You know, the first shoe to ever have patent leather on it, not Jordan, Adidas, anything.
Yeah, it's a lot of narratives behind
Yeah, a
this
lot of
shoe,
narratives
bro.
behind this shoe. Like
Yeah.
you go back to 1995. He come back from retirement. He's wearing 45, playing against the Magic, and he switched from 45 to 23 on the road.
2-3, bro.
The Bulls wear black shoes for playoffs. He break out in warm-ups with white and black shoes.
Yeah.
So he's already breaking eyes, breaking necks. You know what I'm saying?
Ma Rashad had him on during the telecast, bro.
Bob Costas was going
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
You know, the series didn't end like how he liked it.
Yeah, he was a little
But
rusty, though.
He was still a little rusty,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he made a noise in the sneaker community.
Oh, he did. It was crazy through the hood, bro.
Yeah, and so the next season, him wearing this shoe, 72 and 10.
Best season ever at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, so these would always come out in Christmas. You know, these only been released twice, not in no packs. We talking about 96, 2011. That's it.
That's it.
You know, so that's why these are so heavily weighed in my collection.
Yeah, I think that's the most coveted 11 in my opinion, bro, because I was in high school at the time, man, and like, cats was like, I'm gonna wear these to prom, you know what I'm saying? Then you start seeing cats getting married, you know what I'm saying? They groomsmen got them on too, you know what I'm saying? So this is a very versatile sneaker, man, very clean. I mean, what can you say, bro?
And so now we're gonna get to the fourth shoe in the showcase that I have.
Saucony's.
The Saucony's.
Yeah.
Now remember we was talking about the car accident, right? And so one thing that I didn't share is that I had to learn how to walk again.
Yeah.
And the shoes that I wore during that process were Saucony's.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, we can date back. I was in the hospital. They said we about to start rehab, so you're gonna need some shoes. I didn't have no shoes. Been in the hospital a long time. So my Uncle T would come up and visit me. Yeah. So I told him, hey man, I need some shoes. Can you bring me some up here to start rehab?
Yeah.
Shoes he brought was some Saucony's.
Wow.
And so from that point, like that whole summer, that whole process, you know, I always had Saucony's on.
Yeah.
I always had Saucony's on. So one, that's where it resonates. And then this colorway, Dallas Cowboys, my favorite football team. You know, they, you know, also to tie in with the accident, prior to me getting hurt, I was about to go work for them.
Wow.
But I got hurt. But I still received love from the organization, from the coaches, star players, the owner. So it was always loved as a tie-in. So, you know, the Cowboys had a great season, 2016. So I tweeted out, man, I need some new shoes. I need some kicks to wear to the playoff game. So my Uncle T saw the tweet. He had texted me. They come to the store. I got some for you. Wow. I didn't know what he had for me. I didn't know. I'm like, all right, let's go see what he got. Yeah. You know, he said, look, I got some shoes for you, you know, for you to wear to the game. Story behind these, they one of one.
One of one, and the colorway.
In the Cowboys colors. And they dope.
They are dope, bro.
You know, so with these are on the Mount Rushmore of my collection because, you know, the sentimental value, the connection to it.
Very emotional connection, bro.
You know, I started from scratch in Saucony's, built my way back up in Saucony's.
Yeah.
You know, my team is the Dallas Cowboys. They had my back during my recovery process of me wearing the Saucony's.
Yeah.
And so this right here is for me to wear to the playoff game, tying in both pieces of the puzzle. So, you know, that's why these are up there with me, and they one of one. Nobody else on planet Earth got these but me.
Yeah, and that's another thing I was mentioning earlier about synergy, bro. Now that is synergistic as it gets right there. From the accident, bro, to the favorite teams all coming together, man. And a healthy recovery, bro.
Oh,
now,
man.
While we talking about recovery, let's get into these Kobe ADs, bro.
Oh, yeah. So we got the final piece of the puzzle of the sneaker collection of the showcase, the Kobe ADs. Now, many people know one of my hashtags.
Yeah. Red
Shoes Rasheed.
Yeah.
Because I'm always wearing red, and I'm always wearing all red shoes.
Yeah.
And so, and then another one, dating back to the accident, another hashtag, a nickname of mine, Rapid Recovery Rasheed.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to do a tie-in of both.
Yeah.
So the shoes are all red, as you can see. And then if you look on the detail of the sneakers, you see Rapid on this tongue, Recovery on this tongue, and on the back, you see the RW to represent Rasheed.
Rasheed Walker.
Yeah, so, you know, Kobe being one of the most comfortable, you know, sneakers on the market to hoop in.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it's just a cool shoe.
It's a cool shoe.
And I like red.
Yeah.
And I wanted to signify something, you know, to my successful recovery.
Yeah.
Why not put it in the sneakers, something that I love and something that people know me by.
Yeah.
So it's not something that I'm just reaching for.
Yeah.
This is what I do. This is me.
This me, Rasheed Walker. That's what's up, bruh. I'm most definitely feeling these, man. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of say these are one-on-one, basically.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because ain't nobody else running around calling themselves Rapid Recovery Rasheed.
Nah, these is dope, bro.
So we got 2 customs, 2 icons, and 1 just wild exclusive kick.
Exactly, bro. The Safari joints. We also got 2 exclusives here, man, courtesy of Fat Caps. The Black Pigeon Dunks, he's just released about a week ago. Jeff Staple was able to sign these, you know, at the Rooted event they just had recently for the release of this iconic sneaker. It's basically an anniversary to the actual OG Pigeon Dunks that came out years ago that's caused a ruckus in New York City. Actually, a sneaker riot. Very premium shoe, simple color blocking, black with the red outsole, and it also has Jeff Staples' signature on here. So you can basically call these super exclusive when it comes to getting signed by Jeff Staples.
Yeah, because, you know, the ones that dropped in 04,
Yeah.
man, sent shockwaves through the community.
It's crazy, bro.
I don't think they, you know, people camped out for Jordans, but they never camped out for those Jeff Staples.
Exactly. Especially
And
some
so-
Nike SBs, bro.
And so for those to be the second run of them and they signed by him, that's big.
That's big,
That's
bro.
major. That's big. That's
Yeah.
big to have in your collection.
And second, what we got courtesy of Fat Caps is these purple tape Diodoras. Now, the purple tape is probably one of the most iconic hip hop albums ever. Only built for Cuban Links by Raekwon or Wu-Tang Clan featuring Ghostface Killer. And that's probably one of my favorite albums ever. It's in my top 10. What I love is the actual insole has titles of track titles from the album, man, which is crazy.
That's hard.
And it has 1995 when the album was released. And this tape was purple translucent tape, man. Just never seen anything like it in my life, man, besides the red tape, man, for There's a Dark Side. But this is a hot sneaker, people, like straight up. I like the purple tint on the translucent sole, which is crazy. And I just say salute to Big Game T for having these in his stash, man, and blessing us with these today. And now I got 3 joints I wanted to show today. This is a recent collab between Puma and Coogee. The Clyde Suede joints, you know, I always wanted a pair of Clydes. So I've been reading his autobiography recently, and why not cop these with Coogee, man? Like, the materials is very dope. They took a play off of Biggie Smalls, where he got the iconic picture of him counting money, and he got on the Coogee sweater with these same graphics on here. So I would say this is a very high quality made shoe, man. I love the color blocking and translucent sole, and just the suede on here is crazy, man. Like, most definitely a dope shoe, man, especially if you just want to go out and be cool for the night. And secondly, I got the Bodega Babies that just released probably about 2 weeks ago. Crazy. I love just the detail of this shoe, man, with the fish scales, very high quality. The boost, ultra boost sole, the Continental Tire outsole. Like, this is a very comfortable sneaker, and it's almost like a high-end luxury sneaker, to be honest. And what I loved about it, they actually came in a brown paper bag, which is crazy. You know, like, you know, Push all about that work, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you putting a brick up in here, man, and going ahead about your hustle. But most definitely a slept-on sneaker out here. And then this is the first version of the EQT's, PK's, aka Pusha T fish scale joints that came out earlier this year. Gray, just a simple, dope colorway. You can wear them with some joggers, you know what I'm saying? Play it cool for the night. And shout out to Stadium Goods for these. And that's what we got here for today, man. Like, we got a bunch of dope heat on this counter. Like, if you're a true sneakerhead, you know the definition of heat. Some of these, even some people grails out here.
Oh, yeah.
And man, this is crazy. This is a nice little rotation for a weekend getaway or a 7-week getaway, you know what I'm saying?
Think about all the shoes on this table. You can dress them up, dress them down.
Yeah.
Either way it go, you're going to be all right.
A lot of versatility out here, man. Like, all right, we coming to the outro of the show, you know. We finna sign off for the day. My man, Jose Hustle, a.k.a. Young She. I appreciate you for being here on the show today, man.
Me, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love.
No doubt, bro. But you know, man, you got any special shout outs you want to throw out today, bro?
Oh, yeah. I want to give a shout out to God.
Yeah,
keep me
most
through
definitely.
the accident, keep me here, keep me doing good work in the community. Shout out to my mama for buying me all those jewels and introduced me to the sneaker culture.
Mom Dukes.
That played a big part.
Yeah.
Shout out to the city of Nashville.
Yeah, most definitely.
For the support, you know, throughout the years, through the ups and the downs, they was always there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fat Caps, you know, for the continuous support, letting us use the venue, you know, all the great information, knowledge and positive energy.
It's home base right here,
Oh
bro.
yeah, and shout out to myself. You know,
Yeah.
I look at myself as a community philanthropist,
Yeah, bro.
a hustler, a businessman, and you know, just be a great influential person in the community. So you gotta show love to yourself.
Oh yeah, gotta
Nobody
love
else.
yourself. Nobody
Got to.
gonna love you. Gotta love yourself, bro. You a beacon of hope out here, man, for a lot of people, bro.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
no doubt, bro. So like I said, man, it's an honor to have you here. You know, we're gonna keep the show rolling, man. But this is a very significant episode, man, cause like I didn't know we was gonna be at the Antioch location today, man, and it's almost made me emotional, bro, cause you know this we put in a lot of work
Oh
here,
yeah,
man. So
years and years.
yeah,
of work here.
exactly, man. So I also want to shout out the Grills brand, man, my team, bro. Like it's been a long time coming, man. All I gotta say is trust the process, and whatever you do going forward, anybody that got a vision out here. Shout out to T and Fat Caps, man, for showing us love and hospitality as always. Always good to be back at the flagship store. And also, man, shout out to Rob, man, our shooter, man. He out here doing big things, man. So, stay tuned for the next episode. Episode 3 coming soon in the near future. Peace.
My mind's working like German engineering. You should be careful before you start your comparing. I'm a McLaren, you a Kia Optima. When I hit the stage, man, it's Phantom of the Opera. Curtains, Timothy Burton. Man, it's scary the way my pen is working.